How you doing today, everybody? This is Eddie from Newfie Reactions and A Newfie's Life, depending what channel you're on. But either way, the reason I'm doing this video is a lot of people wanted to know what's in the background and what does my room slash studio, if you want to call it that, look like, other than what they see on my reaction videos, right? Because they only get to see a little bit of it, always the same camera angle, always that kind of thing, right? So now here we're going to have a little tour of my room due to popular request. So you ready to get into it? All right, let's go. All right, our first stop's going to be the table in the background with the books on it. Maybe you were wondering what kind of books I always had there, but either way, I'm going to let you know. It's tabletop role-playing games. That's right, Dungeons & Dragons and other tabletop role-playing games. I know I'm a huge nerd.
I'm nerdy and I know it. I'm nerdy and I know it.
You know, I knew you guys knew that right away when you check out my channel and you just hear me talk, right? Right. All right, so if you guys don't know what a tabletop role-playing game is, it's basically a storytelling, imaginative, narrative, social game where everybody gets together, creates characters, rolls some dice. It's kind of like a board game without a board, except you actually role play the characters. So it's a lot of like theater and acting and improv mixed in with all that kind of stuff. Either way, it's a great social experience. If you haven't, ever tried it, I highly recommend it. And if you're interested, the biggest group online that's doing it's called Critical Role. It's a group of voice actors that voice act like popular video games and that kind of thing. And some of them are actual actors on TV shows like on NBC and stuff like that. And yeah, you can check that out. I'll put a link in the description or wherever here for Critical Role. You can check that out. It's amazing channel wise. All right, so just so you know, in the background, look, we got the Aliens RPG. You know what that is, based off the Aliens movies, which are some of my favorite movies of all time, especially the original number 1 and 2. Some of the best movies of all time. Sigourney Weaver, friggin' rules, right? And then we got Cult, which is like a super horror world. Picture The Matrix, you know, except that the Veil, instead of being like everyone is computers and stuff like that, instead, what is it? Oh, I don't know, everybody's angels and demons and devils and stuff. Friggin' dark, boys. Then we got Blades in the Dark, which is a game where you play like rogues and thieves and that kind of stuff. Anyways, I got millions more games. You got your vampire games, your werewolf games, and we'll get into more games later. I've been collecting role-playing games and playing them since I was like 12 years old.
The Demogorgon!
We're in deep shit.
Will, your action! I don't know. Fireball him! I'd have to roll a 13 or higher.
Too risky. Cast a protection spell.
Don't be a pussy. Fireball him!
Cast protection.
The Demogorgon is tired of your silly human bickering.
So I've been playing a long time. Either way, I talked about enough about that. Let's get moving on to the next thing. All right, so next we're going to look at the posters in the background. Now you probably could already see them a little bit in my reaction videos, but we're going to zoom in a little bit just so you know what the actual posters are. The camera on the reaction videos usually just focuses on me and you might not be able to see what they are. So here we go. What do we got? We got a multi-headed dragon god named Tiamat from Dungeons & Dragons, and he's fighting a sorcerer. Pretty friggin' awesome. Up here, sorry for the glare, but we got the Avengers. Just a basic Avengers poster, but it's awesome, and it reminds you how awesome the Avengers are. Right. Over here, what do we got? We got a poster with as many Marvel characters as they could cram on the thing, because Marvel is better than DC. Am I right, people? That's right. Hit the like button if you agree, but don't hit the dislike button if you don't agree. But I'm sure more people will agree that Marvel's way better, and I'm confident in that. All right, let's go down here. So, I hit my butt on something. Okay, so then we got Overwatch, which is a video game by Blizzard, which I spent a lot of time playing, boys. Friggin' loves it. 6-person versus 6-person team battles, friggin' amazing. If you guys, any of you guys ever play Blizzard games and Overwatch, be sure to let me know, and I'll add you to the friends list. We can play together sometime, right? Sounds friggin' awesome. And the last poster is The Mandalorian. Now, if you haven't seen that on Netflix, I highly recommend it, as long as you're a Star Wars fan. Even if you're not, you still might like it. And I got friggin' Baby Yoda in it. Well, it's not really Yoda. Is it Yoda? No, I don't think so. But either way, let's go look at something else. Now, this is what I get asked the most. People are like, what are those little figures in the background? Are they action figures or are they anime models or something? And you know what? Actually, everybody's wrong. Nobody's ever got it right yet. It's miniatures. Plastic miniatures that I've assembled myself and painted and used for miniature wargaming. So, I know I'm a huge nerd, guys. I'm an adult man who plays with toy soldiers, but you know what? You know, nobody wants to grow up. The moment you grow up, your life sucks. So, stay a kid forever, in my opinion. All right, we're going to switch it around here now, and I'll give you a closer look. All right? All right, so the first thing I want to point out is that these are plastic miniatures that come on sprues. You assemble them all with glue, and then you take the time to paint them by hand. And that's right, they're very small. Some of these bases are only like an inch in size and that kind of thing. So the first thing I'm going to show you is, now these are, I really rushed the paint job on these. These are Marvel superheroes. If I go too fast, it gets blurry, but you know. The paint job on these, I rushed them because I had to do them in a couple days for a Christmas gift for my son, because he got this for his Christmas gift. It's a core set of the game, and it was pretty awesome, and he was pretty stoked about it. So then in the back is a different obscure game by Awakened Realms called The Edge. Kind of like Angels and Demons and all kinds of that kind of fun stuff, right? Then over here is an amazing game called Hordes or War Machine. Now these are some of my best painted models that most people, or my friends have told me. So yeah, all these, look, you got this cool guy here named Cormac. He's like a barbarian, and look at these friggin' amazing werewolves. That's right, I painted all these myself. I'm rather proud of these. Then you got some big goat men, you know. You gotta have goats, big vicious goats, and some more werewolves and that kind of thing. All right, so, and let's have a little look over the back if you can. Oh, yeah, those are some more werewolves. Up there using axes, more goats, kind of big ape things, Amazon women, stones, whatever. All right, so yeah, that's enough for those models right now. I know what you're thinking. That's pretty freaking crazy, Eddie, that you painted all those and that kind of thing. That must have took a long time. And yes, it took a very, very long time. But I haven't even scratched the surface on the amount of models I have, and you'll see what I mean in a minute. But we'll get there in just a minute. Sit tight. All right, if you're wondering what these bigger figures were, a lot of people were wondering, they're World of Warcraft figures. You could basically buy them for like $20, $30 a piece, and I played World of Warcraft for so many years, it's ridiculous. So you got them all here, and you just keep going and going and going. You go past the curtain, you go, and then it's just, yes. They're all big, amazing models. I wish I could say that I painted these myself, but alas, I did not. But they're friggin' awesome. Anywho, okay, let's look at the top of the shelf right here. Yeah, you guessed it, another big stockpile of RPG books. I won't go into detail of all those, but it's various games I've been playing over the years. Up here, if you're wondering why there's just 4 little chalices or whatever, glasses, whatever you want to call them, I just stole them from my mom a long time ago. I liked them because they reminded me of like something a vampire would drink out of. I know, right? Freaking cool. And up here we got my Thing. You've probably always seen the Thing. Some people ask me what that was, but look, it's the Thing from the Fantastic Four. This is a Punisher symbol that my mom painted for me, which is freaking awesome. So yeah, you know, a moment ago when I said, if you think that's pretty crazy that just that amount of models over there that I assembled and painted by hand and all that would be like very time consuming and stuff, yeah, you're right. But I said I was going to blow your mind. Take a look at this, people. Hold on, check it out. Check this out. So yeah, above my computer desk where I record my videos are many shelves with many miniatures, hundreds or thousands of miniatures that I've hand painted. I'll zoom in on them in a second, but just to put it in perspective, what you're looking at is thousands, tens of thousands, probably, I don't know, an insane amount of time to put all this together, assemble it by hand with little glue and clippers and everything, and then to paint it all.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh yeah, I know, friggin' crazy, there's more over there. What you're seeing on the top here is just like terrain and buildings that I have never got around to finish painting, like a factory kind of stuff. I know, I'm a friggin' nerd bias, but let's have a little look. Let's go in a little bit more and look. See, the black ones are not painted yet, they're just primed. But you got all kinds of weird Chaos Space Marines. You got these weird insect-looking things with demons with their guts hanging out, right? Especially this guy. Look at this guy, boys. Oh my god, that's disgusting, right? Friggin' awesome, right? And I notice pan over here. Then you got these Egyptian-looking ones. The big baddie in the back, which I've never got. He's not totally done painting. I still gotta do effects on him. All right. Let's just go over here. You got all kinds of big demons, and look at these people. Oh my nerves. These people are out for blood. Not going to get into all the nerdy details of it, but there's a Lord of Skulls, a giant machine made of blood. Yeah, and then there's this massive demon over here that I painted. What do you think, boys? Do you like it? Pretty freaking cool, right? Yeah, all kinds of things. I know I'm going fast, but I'm not going to spend all day here with this. But look at this guy's armor. It's made of flesh. How freaking cool is that? You know, motorcycles, demons, all that kind of stuff. A whole other army up here, ready to be painted. All right, everybody, this is where the painting happens. In the corner of my room, I have a desk where I use the airbrush, the air compressor, and that kind of thing. And this is where whenever I have free time, I paint some models.
Now, let's grab our trusty 2-inch brush here. Whack that off real good. Just beat it like it owes you money. We're gonna get a little dab of our yellow snow here. We're gonna mix that with just another little dab of our Betty White. Now, let's just dance, and a happy little sky.
Haven't been doing much painting lately, so I've been busy with YouTube. But either way, as you can see, we got all kinds of stacks of paints in there. We got brushes, magnets, that kind of stuff. What's up next on the paint desk? Oh, Venom, Black Panther, Killmonger. Pretty freaking cool, right, boys? All right, so now I'm gonna go show you the desk where I film all the reactions, all right? So here, let's go. All right, so now we're gonna take a look at the computer desk where I film all the reactions, all right? But from the other point of view. So, yeah, I got 2 monitors. They're both pretty crappy. I'm gonna be upgrading those and replacing those pretty soon. Those white things you're seeing on top, boys, that's makeshift lights. When you don't have much money, you buy the basic little silver industrial thing, and you put some parchment paper over the top, and it diffuses the light a little bit, and it's freaking awesome. I eventually got to save up and, you know, get some better lighting, but you know, for the time being, they're stuck up on poles too, with little clamps. But you know, it does the job, right? And here's a pretty freaking cool thing. Let's check this out. My keyboard, it glows from purple to white, along with my mouse. Now, is that pretty awesome? That's pretty awesome, right? All right, so yeah, and I got my microphone and camera, webcam, and all that kind of stuff, and you know, yeah. So this right here is the setup with the chair. What do you guys think? All right, so that's it. But before we go, I do have to show you what's in the closet, because people always want to know, well, what kind of things, secrets does he keep in his closet, right? All right, let's find out. All right, so we're at the final part of my room tour. We're gonna open up the closet. I'm gonna show you what's in my closet, boys. But before I do, I wanna play a little game. I want you guys to comment down below and guess what you think's in this closet. And see if you can get it right. All right, so you can pause the video now. Before I continue, let me know what you think is in the closet and see who gets it right. All right, pause it. Okay, if you can pause it, I'll give you enough time. All right, we're gonna open it and have a look. Oh my God, it's more models. Who thought it would be more models? Oh my God, there's thousands of unpainted models. As far as the eye can see, some of them are painted. Giant ones, small ones, man cave thing, all that kind of stuff, you know, and then there's a bunch of other, whatever, that's a carrying case for the models. Get this, I gotta show you something pretty freaking cool, okay? Check this out. So you wanna know something else pretty crazy? Every one of these models, like this little guy here, on the bottom, has a rare earth magnet that I glued on. Why, you say? I'll show you why. For transportation purposes. Check this out. He's stuck on there with a magnet. I could turn this thing upside down, he wouldn't fall off, and it goes inside that kind of suitcase thing for traveling around. Pretty freaking cool.
Nerd alert!
But in case somebody else guessed other things, there is some old loot crate things, a bunch of junk, and some books in the corner. But yeah, that's what's in my closet. Big surprise, right? All right, everybody, that's the room tour. What do you think of it? Is it what you expected? Well, it probably is, right? You knew I was a nerd all along. A whole lot of superheroes and Star Wars and that kind of stuff. You probably didn't know the miniature model thing. That's kind of an obscure thing that nobody really knows about. But it's just a hobby of mine I've had for like 10 years. Also, tabletop role-playing, pretty nerdy. Right, of course, yeah. But either way, it's fun being a nerd. I don't care what other people think, right? And you just got to go through life like that. As long as you're not hurting anybody else, who freaking cares, right? Peace and love. That's what I always say, peace and love. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know, comment down below as well. Let me know any type of vlog videos about either my life or anything else you want, or any suggestions you might have for places I should visit or things I should do or whatever. Yeah, I'm always open to suggestions, you know, for this kind of channel. So either way, thanks for watching, guys. Peace and love, everybody. Peace, peace, peace. Catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.